Hi everybody, it's Charlie from Camp Chewonki, and I'm sitting on the farm bench right now overlooking Salt Marsh Farm. And this week we're focused on grit. So I've come to the farm today to meet up with Megan to learn about farm chores. Hey Megan.
Hi Charlie.
How's it going?
It's going great. How are you?
I'm so excited for today.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
So the farm does farm chores every day during the year, and it's an especially popular activity during the summer.
Yes.
What are some of the things that happen in farm chores?
Yeah, absolutely. Farming happens throughout the year. Farm chores have to happen every single day, regardless of the weather or whether it's a holiday or a birthday. So here are the things that have to happen every day of the year. We have to feed and water the animals. We have to milk the cows. We have to collect eggs, and then we have to clean up after everybody.
That's a lot of fun tasks. So those happen a couple times a day. Why does one of those times have to be so early in the morning?
Well, I love breakfast, and so do our animals. So our animals actually have usually been up for a little while because the sun has already risen by the time we start farm chores for the most part. And by the time we get outside, they are ready to eat. So we go ahead and we take care of them. And we sort of hold an ethos that we should take care of our animals and tend to our land before even we ourselves get breakfast in the morning.
Wow. Yeah. So here at Chewonki, we have a lot of things that we need to take care of on the farm. And you at home might be thinking, man, those things all sound really important, and I want to chip in and help out. How can people do that at home, Megan?
Yes. So we're challenging folks this week to take responsibility for a chore or task at home. Now, you may not have chickens or cows, or maybe you do at your house, but in addition to farm chores, folks could take on responsibilities for things like setting the table or clearing up after a meal, helping to prepare meals on a regular basis, feeding a pet, cleaning up a space that they use regularly, like a bedroom or a play area, cleaning up the yard if you have an outside space like that. There's lots of tasks that have to be done on a regular basis. We're encouraging folks to take part in those tasks this week.
So where are we getting started today?
Okay, so you and I are going to start down at the egg mobiles. We're going to collect some eggs and we're going to tend to our laying hens.
Let's go see the chickens.
Let's go. All right, Charlie, your job is to collect the eggs. My job is to feed and water. You ready?
Here we go.
Let's go. Now let's go up to our horse Bob. We'll collect his eggs.
Excellent.
Just kidding, we don't collect eggs from a horse.
Oh.
But good job with those eggs. Let's go take care of Bob.
Here we go.
All right, Charlie, to take care of Bob, you're going to give him hay and water. I'm going to take care of grooming and picking his feet.
Excellent.
All right, go
Let's do it.
Taken care of by getting his hooves picked and he's been groomed. It's time to let him in. This is one of the camper's favorite things to help with. It's pretty cool. He's going to stand still here in this spot, even once we unclip him, until you give him permission to go in the stall. Ready?
I am.
And take care of feeding and watering them.
Excellent.
Let's go. All right, Charlie, here we are in the meat bird area. You're going to be in charge of food, which you'll find inside that trash can. I'll be in charge of water. We'll make sure that each of these chicken tractors is full of food and water. Ready?
Ready, let's go.
done, Charlie. Our next task is to rotate the cows and sheep.
Oh, I love doing this. You take them and you turn them 365.
No, not that kind of
Oh.
rotation. Different. Okay, we're going to rotationally graze them, meaning that we're going to move the cows and sheep from one pasture into a new pasture.
So why is that important?
It's important because we want to equally graze all of our field. If we were to give them access to this whole big field, they would mostly hang out in the shade and near the water, and they wouldn't eat all of the grass or spread all of their manure around. They would just be in those few places.
I'd probably do that too on a day like today.
Yeah, it's really hot. Okay, so this is my favorite part of chores because the cows and sheep are trained to know that when they hear the sound of clapping, it means that they should run over in order to move to the next pasture. And your job is going to be to clap. No, not now. Not yet. Okay, let's go get in place. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Ready? Here we go. Stop. 3, 2, 1. Charlie, are you self-rotating? Now that the cows and sheep are rotated, we're going to take Hazel up to the barn and milk her. Can you be in charge of gates for me?
I can.
So Charlie, check out this beautiful milk.
That's interesting. Why is there so much foam on there?
Yeah, I was milking pretty hard, so it's just making bubbles on the top. It's sort of like we have a ready-made cappuccino. Isn't that funny? One thing that is really interesting about milk from the cow that is surprising to first-time milkers is that it's really warm. A cow's body temperature is 102 degrees, and so this milk right now is 102 degrees. So we're gonna weigh it to find out how much milk Hazel just made, and then we'll filter it, and then we'll start to cool it down as quickly as possible in a refrigerator. All right, so the pail weighs 4 pounds, so we have some basic math to do. 11.5 pounds minus 4.
7.5
You got it. So you could write on today's calendar, H for Hazel equals 7.5 pounds.
Ready?
All right, let's take this up to the filter room. So now we have this milk that we just got from Hazel, and we're going to filter it. We're gonna run it through 2 levels of filter, sort of a metal screen filter, and then a coffee filter. collected eggs. We cleaned up after everybody. We're done with chores.
pretty proud of myself.
Yeah, it was big, pretty big. Can you do a reminder of what we're encouraging folks at home to do this week?
Yeah, so in the theme of this week, which is grit, we're having you think about ways that you can contribute and give to the community that you're a part of, whether that's your larger community or even just your household. So be thinking about ways that you might help with cleaning up, or you might help with preparing something, little tasks that need to get done in your household to make sure that everybody's life is going smoothly. So we're gonna be looking to see what sort of pictures you take of the different tasks that you're up to.
Absolutely. All right, I think that we deserve a broom high five. You
Oh,
ready?
I think so. Hiya!
Nicely done. See you next time.